Welcome to a world where resilience meets beauty, where green is not just a color, but a lifestyle. Welcome to the world of succulents. These charming plants are soaring in popularity, finding their way into homes as symbols of enduring grace. Thriving in diverse climates, from arid deserts to bustling city apartments, succulents offer a versatile option for both seasoned gardeners and novices alike. With their unique ability to conserve water, they epitomize the perfect blend of form and functionality. Succulents are not just plants, they're a statement of style and sustainability. Succulents come in a myriad of shapes, colors, and sizes, each one unique in its own way. Imagine a palette where nature dips her brush to paint an endless variety of hues, from the deep, almost mysterious blues of the blue echeveria to the vibrant, fiery reds of the dragon's blood sedum. Each succulent holds a charm that's quite its own. Let's delve into the fascinating world of succulents. Take the plump leaves of the burrow's tail, cascading beautifully like a living waterfall. Contrast that with the stark architectural lines of the zebra plant, its white stripes boldly marching across each leaf. And who could overlook the whimsical shapes of the bunny ear cactus, each pad sprouting what seems like tiny rabbit ears? This diversity isn't just for show. Each succulent's unique form and structure help it thrive in specific environments, from arid deserts to bustling indoor spaces. With such a wide variety to choose from, there's a succulent for every taste and personality. Now, let's delve into the fascinating life cycle of succulents. These hardy plants are a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability, thriving in a variety of climates and conditions. Imagine a seed, no larger than a speck of dust, embarking on a journey to become a full-fledged succulent. The seed germinates, pushing out a tiny green shoot. The shoot then develops into a stem, reaching out towards the warmth of the sun. The stem sprouts leaves, each one a tiny reservoir, storing water and nutrients for the plant's survival. Now picture a mature succulent, its leaves plump and vibrant. It's a sight to behold, but it's only the beginning. The succulent enters a phase of propagation, where leaves or stems break off and fall to the ground. These fallen pieces don't shrivel up and die. Instead, they begin a new journey, sprouting roots and eventually growing into new plants. This remarkable process of regeneration allows succulents to spread and thrive, even in harsh conditions. As we watch this time-lapse of the succulent's life cycle, we can't help but marvel at the plant's tenacity and resilience. From a tiny seed to a mature plant, and then starting all over again, the succulent's life cycle is a beautiful testament to the power of growth and renewal. The life cycle of a succulent isn't just a biological process. It's a story of survival and perseverance, a story of adaptation and resilience. It's a story that continues to unfold day after day in the quiet corners of our gardens and homes. And there's something truly magical about being part of this story. Whether you're sowing a seed, watering a young plant, or marveling at a mature succulent, you're participating in a cycle of life that's been unfolding for millions of years. You're nurturing a piece of the Earth's ancient past, and at the same time, cultivating a greener, more sustainable future. So the next time you find yourself admiring a succulent, take a moment to appreciate its journey. From a tiny seed to a full-grown plant, every succulent has a story to tell, a story of growth, resilience, and survival. As you can see, the growth of succulents is nothing short of a miracle of nature. Growing succulents is an art, but with the right care tips, it's an art anyone can master. Let's dive into the essentials of succulent care, starting with the very foundation, the soil. Succulents prefer well-draining soil that mimics their natural arid environments. A mix of potting soil, coarse sand, and perlite creates the perfect habitat for these drought-resistant plants. This blend allows water to drain quickly, preventing root rot, a common pitfall in succulent care. Next, we come to planting. When planting succulents, ensure the roots are spread out lightly in the soil, allowing them room to breathe and grow. Cover the roots just enough so the plant stands firm. Remember, the base of the plant should sit above the soil to prevent moisture from accumulating around the stem. Watering is where many succulent enthusiasts slip up. The golden rule: water deeply but infrequently. Succulents store water in their leaves, which allows them to thrive in dry conditions. During the growing season, water only when the soil is completely dry, and then soak it thoroughly until water runs out of the drainage holes. In winter, reduce watering to once a month or less, depending on the humidity of your environment. Now let's talk about sunlight. Succulents love light, but not all can handle direct, harsh sunlight, especially during hot summer afternoons. A spot that receives indirect sunlight or morning sun is ideal. If you notice any discoloration or sunburn, it might be time to move your plant to a slightly shadier spot. Repotting is another crucial aspect of succulent care. These plants generally need to be repotted every 2 to 3 years to provide them with fresh soil and more room to grow. When repotting, be gentle with the fragile roots and use the opportunity to remove any dead or damaged parts of the plant. With these tips, you can ensure your succulents are not just surviving, but thriving. Let's take a moment to appreciate the intricate beauty of these plants. As we zoom closer, you'll notice each succulent bloom and texture tells a story of resilience and survival. These are not just plants, they are masterpieces of nature. Observe the rosettes of echeverias with their symmetrical patterns and vibrant colors ranging from deep purples to bright greens. Each leaf is coated with a unique waxy layer that helps retain moisture, showcasing nature's intelligent design. And then there are the haworthias, small and fierce, with their translucent windows that allow sunlight to enter and nourish the inner parts of the plant. Moving to the textures, the soft fuzz on a panda plant almost invites you to reach out and touch it, while the rigid, spiky edges of an aloe serve as a stark reminder of the harsh environments many of these species call home. Each succulent bloom is a testament to nature's artistry. Now, let's hear from some succulent enthusiasts who have cultivated their own little green worlds. First, we meet Clara, a retiree who took up succulent gardening as a hobby. She shares, "I started with just one little plant, and now I have a garden full of them. It's like my own personal oasis." Clara's story shows us that it's never too late to start a new hobby and find joy in the simple act of nurturing life. Then there's Leo, a busy professional who appreciates the low-maintenance nature of succulents. He says, "I don't have a lot of time to care for plants, but succulents are different. They're hardy, they're resilient, and they add a touch of green to my apartment." We also hear from Mia, a young mother who involves her children in caring for their succulent garden. "It's a great way to teach them about responsibility and the beauty of nature," she says. Plus, they love watching the succulents grow. Lastly, we meet Raj, who started growing succulents as a form of therapy. "Caring for my succulents helped me through a difficult time," he shares. "Watching them thrive gave me a sense of accomplishment and peace." As these stories show, anyone can cultivate a thriving succulent garden with a little patience and care. Inspired to start your own succulent journey? Imagine stepping into a space filled with a lush array of succulents, each one bringing its unique splash of color and texture to your life. Whether it's a cozy corner of your living room or a spacious garden area, succulents can transform any space into a vibrant green haven. Now let's visualize the endless possibilities. Picture small, delicate succulents lining your windowsill, their jade green and deep purple hues catching the light as the sun sets. Or envision a large, bold arrangement in your backyard, where succulents like the towering aloe or the sprawling sedum create a living sculpture that changes with the seasons. Creating your own succulent garden isn't just about adding beauty to your home. It's about crafting a space that brings peace and a sense of achievement. Each succulent you plant is a step towards nurturing a thriving green oasis. And the best part, you don't need a green thumb to begin. These resilient plants require minimal care, making them perfect for both gardening novices and experts alike. Think of each succulent as a piece of nature's art. You can mix and match different species to play with colors, textures, and heights. Arrange them in terracotta pots for a rustic look, or sleek geometric planters for a more modern vibe. The options are as limitless as your imagination, and as these hardy plants flourish, so will your gardening confidence. Each new leaf and every single bloom is a rewarding sign of your care. Over time, you might find yourself propagating your succulents, expanding your collection, and even sharing cuttings with friends and family, spreading the joy of succulent gardening. So, why wait? Start your succulent journey today and create your own green haven. With each succulent you nurture, you're not just cultivating plants, but also joy, resilience, and a closer connection to nature. Embrace the simplicity and beauty of succulents, and watch as your garden and your passion for it grows.